Today I am in Venice, California at the Venice Canals. Along the Coast magazine is hosting a free photo walk, and I thought that sounded like fun. They're actually looking for photos for their upcoming issue of their magazine. I don't think any of my photos will be selected because I suspect they want someone with a strong social media presence, and I simply don't spend enough time on social media. But the photo walk is free, it sounded fun, so here I am. I parked here at lot 731, which is at 200 North Venice Boulevard. This is 1 block away from the beach. Parking is $20 for all day long, but it is also the start of the Venice Canals. So here is the parking lot behind me. On this bridge you'll see we're at the very beginning of the canals, and if you cross the street, not the one I'm walking on, but the street over here, you'll see the Venice Canals right there. The Venice Canals were created in 1905 by Abbott Kinney, who was an entrepreneur and developer in this area. He wanted to recreate Venice here in Southern California. The original canals were several blocks north of where the current canals are. Here's an aerial photo of the original canals, and here's what that part of Venice looks like today. You can see these canals are gone. Here are the canals that survived. When Kinney finished building the canals, they terminated here, and this was called the Grand Lagoon. It was filled in with water. He brought gondolas from Italy. He brought gondoliers from Italy. He also had gondolas made here in the US. They started from here. The gondoliers would take tourists through the canals and would serenade them. This gondola was one of the gondolas built in the United States that actually was used in the Venice Canals. It's been restored, and it's behind this fence as a reminder of what used to be here. While Kinney had wanted to create a somewhat sophisticated Venice in America, he got more like a carny atmosphere with carnival-like exhibits, freak shows, roller coasters, and a train to take you around the park. It was wildly successful. People came from all over the world, and they still do. That carny-like atmosphere still exists in Venice Beach, with the myriad of street performers, artists, and the carnival-like atmosphere. But back to the canals. When Venice was annexed by the city of LA in the 1920s, the city wanted to rid Venice of its canals, pave them over for more cars to be able to reach the beach. Not all residents were on board with the plan, so the city left this small section of the canals. And when I say they left it, they literally left it as is. For decades, the canals were ignored, the sidewalks were crumbling, the water was putrid, and this area was just not a desirable area. And that was the Venice I was introduced to when I moved here in the 80s. It was definitely seedy, low class, icky, not a pleasant place to come to at all. But in the 1990s, the city of LA finally decided to do something. So they dredged the canals, they reinforced them, they built these sidewalks, they landscaped it, and now this went from a low-class area to a highly desirable place to live. These homes are now multi-million-dollar homes, and this is just an amazing place to come visit. So let's start the photo walk. Here's my first photo at the entrance of the canals. How beautiful is that? Our first stop was this bridge. This might have been a good shot if all the other photographers hadn't been in the way. But I tried. check out these ducks on a boat. That is really cool. I had to stop and take pictures of them. Another photo group is ahead of me, so I'm going to run and catch up. I think this blue bungalow over here is one of the original homes for this area, but you can see that a lot of the homes have been rebuilt. They're very modern, really nice. These boaters over here are like the Pied Piper. They're singing, they're boating, and the ducks are following them. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, this looks exactly like Venice.
These two ducks are eating, and they keep standing on their bills and eating off of the ground of the canal. It's pretty funny to watch. You can see that a lot of the ducks have found a home here on the Venice Canals as well. And they don't have to pay $1 million to live here. I think in the afterlife, I want to be a duck. One of the cool things about the Venice Canals is that each bridge is a little bit different. I haven't seen two that are exactly alike. So that is a very cool feature if you're walking around here. Almost all of the homes have these little mini docks here with their canoes or boats attached to them. You can see that a lot of these haven't been used over the winter, and the homeowners will be cleaning out these boats to use them in the spring and summer. This boat is pretty cool. They've got cat eyes painted on the back of it. It's neat. This is pretty cool. It looks like they are riding in a floating dock. Really nice. And this is my last photo. So the photo walk is over. I've been sharing my photos throughout the video. I hope you like some of them. I don't know if they'll get selected for the magazine, but this photo walk was a lot of fun. If you are in the Venice area, you should definitely come down and check out the Venice Canals because they are really spectacular. I hope this helps you find your adventure. Thank you for watching.